Hello, everyone, and welcome to ATCW Live. I am your host, the Golden Tongue, Evan Wade, and I am here today to talk to you about ATCW Battle for Glory, coming to you live from the Leetown Community Center in Kearneysville, West Virginia, this coming Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Oh, yeah, baby. Another exciting event headed your way. We got some new blood. We got some gold on the line. And of course, the ATCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament continues with two semifinal matches. It's an exciting card, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. But before we get there, you can't forget 6:50 p.m. on the dot. Dennis Williams, final words. Make sure you show up. Make sure you show out early for the ATCW event coming your way. Without further ado, let's get into the match card. A new star makes his way to the ATCW arena as Cal Grayson steps up to make his debut against one half of the ATCW Tag Team Champions, Willie Radical. Now, we don't know much about Cal Grayson going into this Saturday's event, Battle for Glory at the Leetown Community Center in Kearneysville, West Virginia, but I did manage to catch a couple of videos of his on the interwebs. Folks, he is an educated striker with both hands and feet. He has got some speed like nobody's business, and the man has some great looks as well. Should match well with that of Willie Radical come Saturday night. And on the topic of Willie Radical, let's talk about the last couple of months regarding the ATCW Tag Team Champion. A couple of months ago, he was ready for an ATCW Cruiserweight Championship opportunity. Unfortunately, was robbed of it during that match. Fast forward to the month after, he's supposed to go one-on-one with the King of the 304 champion in a non-title match, but unfortunately for him, Tremor did not show up to play, therefore had to face Blackthorn and completely blindsided, I might add. Unfortunately, came up short in that altercation as well. So we've got Cal Grayson looking to make a splash here in ATCW, and Willie Radical, who needs to get a victory under his belt here if he wants to keep his momentum in 2025, or at least get back to the Willie that we know and love. An exciting match. Can Willie get his head back in the game, or will Cal pull out a victory and make one heck of a debut come Saturday night? It is said that it is always darkest before the dawn, and I am hoping that's the case with the leader of the Carnival of Souls as Axel Crow goes one-on-one with the other half of the ATCW Tag Team Champions, L.A. Star. Now, here's what I mean by that, right? Following his actions last month in the aftermath of his match with Chris Slade, Axel Crow became unhinged and started attacking Chris Slade after there was some interference and quite a hazy finish to that match. Unfortunately, it ended a disqualification with Chris Slade getting the victory, but that did not end there. The altercation that followed was haunting and just brutal on both the part of Axel Crow and Chris Slade. So I'm hoping that Axel can get back to his fun-loving ways as he steps up to take on L.A. Star. Now, L.A. Star himself has had quite the polarizing 2025 here at ATCW, with some wins and losses sprinkled here and there. You know, last month he was able to defeat Dallas Riggs in singles competition, and he's looking to keep that momentum going into Saturday night. At one point, it's crazy, about a year ago, the Radical Stars and Axel Crow teamed up for some six-man tag team action, and they were all twerking and having fun and all kinds of crazy stuff. And boy, I tell you, I don't think that's what it's going to be come Saturday night here at Battle for Glory. Definitely looking forward to this one. The first of two semifinal matches in the ATCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament is next, as Prince Austin Blackthorn goes one-on-one with the weight of the world, Corey Bush. Now, I'll admit, Austin Blackthorn has opened up some eyes here in ATCW this year and has really impressed a lot of people. But that does not mean that I don't want to see Austin Blackthorn gets squashed by Corey Bush coming up in this matchup. Corey was victorious in round 1 of this tournament against Travis Tarvin. Blackthorn was able to defeat the golden ticket holder, Deuce Donatelli, to secure this position. So both of these guys understand what it means to overcome obstacles to get something that they want. There will be over 600 pounds of humanity inside the ring for this match come Saturday night, and I'm praying that ATCW management realizes this and reinforces the ring for this colossal battle that we've got set for the semi-final round in this ATCW Heavyweight Championship tournament. With just 3 matches left, an ATCW Heavyweight Champion will be crowned. Could it be Blackthorn, or will it be Corey Bush, who seizes the opportunity to advance to the finals? Here's an interesting matchup for you. Robbie Wayne going one-on-one with the golden ticket holder, Deuce Donatelli. Wow. You know, Robbie is this really cocky individual. He loves to bend the rules as much as he can to get into the head of not only his opponents, but the referee and the ATCW family as well. He really utilizes that 5 count to nobody's business, and he has a way of getting underneath the opponent's skin in a way that nobody else can here in ATCW. Deuce Donatelli, on the other hand, likes to poke and jab his opponents at the beginning of the match, kind of get them out of their element, kind of get the ATCW family on his side a little bit too, to play that mind game a little bit. But then the explosion of offense follows shortly after that nobody sees coming. Both of these men could use a momentum pickup, as they have both just suffered losses in the ATCW Heavyweight Championship tournament. And I'm sure both of these guys have some frustrations they're looking to get out. The power of Deuce Donatelli versus the technical prowess that is Robbie Wayne should be an exciting encounter to witness. Will Robbie Wayne send Deuce Donatelli on an ego trip of a lifetime, or will Robbie Wayne get put to sleep by the golden ticket holder? Find out. Battle for Glory this coming Saturday. I said it on the last episode of ATCW Recap, and I will go ahead and say it here again. I was incredibly impressed with Ron Holiday last month, and apparently I was not the only one, because Ron Holiday goes one-on-one with the king of the 304 champion, King Tremor, in singles competition come Saturday night. Yes, King Tremor has been cleared by his doctor for in-ring competition and will return to defend his prized possession that honestly seems like it's going to his head just a little bit outside the ring. Inside the ring, however, Tremor has been on this dominant streak. There's almost this weird confidence that's exuding out of him, like he's got everything figured out. There's a plan for everything. He's got plan A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, all lined up and ready to go for this King of the 304 Championship reign. But he's going to experience something that not many people have experienced inside the ring. And that's Ron Holiday. Scum Hogan, a.k.a. Ron Exotic, a.k.a. Ron Holiday, gets his first shot at ATCW Gold come Saturday night. And he was able last month to put on an excellent performance against Victor Walker after capturing the attention of all the ladies in the room. Can this heartthrob of a man leave his leopard printed stamp on ATCW, or will the reign of King Tremor continue well on into 2025? Man, it's going to be hard for me to contain my excitement for this next match that I get to tell you about. The second semi-final round matchup in the ATCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament will see El Lobo Siler Andrews go one-on-one with self-made Lucius Suede. Now, since making his debut here in ATCW in 2025, Siler Andrews has captured the eyes of many including management and fans. This man brings something to the table that most people here in ATCW strive to obtain, and that, my friends, is aura. When Siler Andrews comes through the curtain, the atmosphere changes. Things tend to get real scary and serious. When the wolf comes out to play, you have to be on guard. A man driven by gold and money has found no shortage of opportunity for both of those things here at ATCW, and that leaves me slightly scared for Lucius Suede heading into this match. And I'll tell you why. Because if you've stood within a 4-foot radius of Lucius Suede, you know he smells like money. All joking aside, though, Lucius Suede is one of the most impressive competitors to step foot in an ATCW ring, but you've heard it enough out of me over these last couple of months. Let's hear it from him.
What? What? Was that not the outcome y'all was expecting? What was that crap Robbie Wayne was saying? Maybe Lucius Suede, maybe you're just not good enough anymore? Huh? I wonder if you had the same energy while you're staring up at the lights. Now, I'm one step closer to regaining what is rightfully mine. And I was thinking all week, who can my opponent be? Maybe it's big bad Corey Bush. Maybe I take the weight of the world off my shoulders and throw that crap into the fire. Maybe it's Prince Austin Blackthorne. I'll tell you what, if the Prince and your so-called King Tremor decided to get in my way, both of y'all would get the Marie Antoinette treatment. But I got the old call from conspiracy man himself, Chucky Manson, and my opponent is El Lobo, the werewolf from Puerto Rico. More like a sheep in wolf's clothing. You can talk and talk and talk about, I'm gonna get gold, I need to get gold, blah, blah, blah. Listen here, you heavy metal reject. ATCW is my territory. And I'm the alpha that you need to respect. You will not get gold at my expense. I am simply just too smooth to lose. Now, if you excuse me, I got some rich guy things to do.
He's got a way with words, an unmatched fashion sense, and the drive and determination to become ATCW heavyweight champion for a second time. El Lobo, Siler Andrews versus the self-proclaimed alpha, Lucius Suede, this coming Saturday at Battle for Glory. Last month, this story got even bigger than we ever thought it could. The return of Jonathan Cross allowed for Travis Tarvin to gain the opportunity that he promised he would gain. That opportunity is a one-on-one match for the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship against the ageless one, Ethan Cross. The story that's had us all on the edge of our seats, and possibly a new final chapter coming Saturday night. We talk a lot about family here at ATCW. Last month, Jonathan Cross slid into the ring, DDT'd, and spat in the face of family like no one has ever done before here in ATCW. Travis Tarvin aligning himself with Jonathan Cross one more time to reignite the House of Cross just proves one thing to all of us here at ATCW. Travis Tarvin and Jonathan Cross, for that matter, do not care about championships. They do not care about competition. They only care about one thing and one thing only, and that is burying Ethan Cross and everything that he has accomplished along with him. Ethan Cross has been your ATCW Cruiserweight Champion for a year and 2 months, cementing his legacy in the annals of ATCW. Can Ethan find within himself the power and the drive to maintain and overcome this seemingly insurmountable obstacle? Or will it be a new dawn for the reunited House of Cross? Ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, the Golden Tongue, Evan Wade, and as always, it is my pleasure to be here talking to you about an upcoming ATCW event, this one in particular, Battle for Glory, which is July 19th at the Leetown Community Center in Carneysville, West Virginia. Doors at 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock as always, but don't forget, 6:50, final words with Dennis Williams. I'm excited for this edition. You never know who his guest is going to be. Show up early, show up and show out to find out. And we'll see you there. Until then, take care of yourselves.